Morning guys, today is 15th of February 2024 and just look how these nights are pulling out. Practically sea today, bit damp last night. But it should dry up today. So it's about 6:30 now on the daily drive to work. I stuck 25 quid's worth of petrol in George last night way in from work, and it's still only 3/4 full. So I did let it run down quite a bit this time. That was well under quarter. Thought I was pushing me luck, but I haven't had any problems, so that's good. Still toying with this idea of whether to take George to Santa Pod. Like I said before, it's about 145 according to the Google Maps. So we are talking about a 300-mile round trip for George. Will he make it? Well, this is one of them questions you just don't know, do you? If nothing goes wrong, I think in general he should be able to do it easily, but there is this thing where anything could go wrong, as we've seen with just using it at the time. Get a fuel pump go, the coil could go down again. But that'd be an adventure, so I'm still really thinking about whether I'm going to do it. But today, my plan is to continue with this light switch so that I can get those lights on the front to flash. That's the aim of today. So I've got some bits and bobs to do it. I've already got a relay which I bought for this heater, but I haven't used it yet because I want to rewire that a different way. That can be at a later date. I want to also try and get that temperature gauge connected up, and I may change these illumination lights onto this switch here, which is underneath the dash, for this illumination of the speedo. Because at the moment I've got them on, when I turn the ignition on they illuminate, and I like to change that, I think, so I can not have them illuminated. George is running really well. Checked the oil again yesterday, I haven't lost any oil. Tell a lie, there's a couple of drips on the back, but not like anything like it was before, so it's really pleasing about that. I think within the next month finished, I just want to get a look at them back brake shoes. Well, they need adjusting, that's for sure, but also I just want to check what they're like, how much meat they got on them. I did hear a bit of grinding the other day, but it might just be when the water was in, brake dust or what have you. Or they might be getting thin down to them rivets, so definitely need to have a look at them. And if they are, then I'll replace them. Tell you what, it's really mild today, it's quite nice. Quite warm actually. Perhaps we're going to get some nice weather this year. But we'll just have to wait and see on that. Like I said before, there's just not enough time in the day to do everything you want to do. I'm also thinking about the bus, the jobs I need to do on that. I've been thinking, should I start work on that? Because I know if I start doing things on that, well, he nearly came out, didn't he? Then I'll stop working on George. Stop working on George, nothing will get done, and before I know it, there'll be a list as long as my other one needs to do. But most of the stuff I'm doing now is nothing important, like these gauges and lights and stuff. But owning a ratty car like George is almost a full-time job. It's never finished. There's always something else to do, and there's always a list inside your head of things you want to do. That's why I try usually to put them in order of importance. Like if there's something wrong with the engine or the brakes, then I'll get them sorted. But now I'm just fiddling with things. Don't get me wrong, the brakes still work fine, otherwise I'd have definitely got straight down to that. But yeah, this morning hopefully I'll get this switch fitted. Right, I'm at work now, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Rightio, so we've got the switch, the ring connectors, and also the relay. This is the one I bought the other day, what I was going to use for the heater, but change of plan with that in a minute till I can get the proper switches I need for it. So I need to find some wires and continue to connect up these spotlights. Rightio, so we've got some more wire. Now this is the wire I threaded through last time, which is connected to this light. It's come through here. I've just putting them together now, and I'm going to put them in the little bullets and then clamp them to these. So that'll be that circuit. I can then probably put this end on the battery and just test that they work. So I'll just get these connected for the connections and we'll try that. Rightio, so there's the bullet connectors on with those two wires. I'm going to have to put a bit of tape on these, obviously, just to keep the water out, to see what I can find. I did use a bit of duct tape on that because it's all I could find the other day, but I'd rather be bit of insulation. What would be good would be some shrink wrap, where you heat up and it shrinks, but I probably ain't got any thick enough for that, so they can be tucked through. Now if I split the other end of this and place that across my battery, these should light up. I'll just cut this end off and bare the wires, and we'll test it out. Rightio, I've bared the wires. I need to put the camera somewhere to test this out so we can see the lights. Probably there, I hope. Right, brown and white, negative. Let's see what happens. They look like they're working to me, so that's good. Well, they're going to work fine. So now I need to route that wire up along the back onto that bulkhead and sort out the relay. Right, we're all wired up now. As you can see, I've got a fuse going from the battery to the relay. Then obviously the wires. I've just wired this in a bit crudely really, twisted the wires onto the side for what's going to go to the switch, which is here. The other side I've just tucked in the battery, and if you listen you can hear the relay. And if we look at the front of the car, everything's working off this switch. So all I need to do now is get this through the other side, pick up a live, probably from the ignition switch somewhere, and then the other one connect to this switch and to that wire there, and we'll have it all connected. Cool, getting there. I think everything is now wired in for those lights. Pop his bonnet down and we'll just see if we can see anything, hear anything maybe. Turn that off. You can hear the relay. If you look on the bus, you can just see the lights there, not too well. We'll have to see when it's dark that it's all working. Good, eh? Well, there is another way we can do it. Put this on the bus because it's quite sunny at the minute. Inside the car. There we go. So that's another job done. Be interesting to see what they're like in the dark. I think they're going to be quite bright. But we'll find that out in another video. Right then guys, so there's another job finished. Don't know if you can see it, but my little button is here, which will be handy, so when I'm driving I can just flick that to flash. I'm pleased. Eventually I will be putting another switch in underneath here somewhere. I'm going to fill this in, but God knows when I'll get round to that one. But other than that, that's that job done. You can hear the little relay clicking. Can't really see the lights because it's got so bright now. I will do a little follow-up video later when it's dark. as for now, everything is good. I've got a flashing spotlights, and that is really what I wanted to achieve today, is get them wired in so they're working. Make sure my indicators are working, everything seems alright, horn's working, everything's good. What a lovely day it's turned out now. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? I've still got these wired up as on with the ignition, but that's nothing to worry about. Ain't really gonna matter. So, jobs left to do. There's still a list. I need to wire up the water temperature gauge. Although this one does go up, it's not showing the true temperature, but I noticed it went up to 150 where I situated. Well, I've never had George overheat in all the time I've had him. And as usual, it's a pleasure to drive. I love it. Yeah, so there's a couple of other jobs I need to do. Well, like I say, there's a list as long as you are really. But a couple of jobs in my head I want to do is fit the proper temperature gauge and also get them back brake drums off. Just have a look at them shoes. But which job I do next, I'm not sure myself. But there'll be plenty more videos coming up, that's for sure. So I'm going to end this one here. So jobs are good and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.